It's not from a place of boredom or just trying to get away from the task that I gotta do. It's from a point of actually wanting to do the other task. I was just thinking, how can I do like a cool background with like a lot of books? And I have these books and I have my office books, and I want to do like something like there's a lot of books in the background in a funny way. So I'm thinking, how can I do that so I can film this show. This one is probably going to be one of the 2 shows I'm going to do on my YouTube channel, as well as on my Facebook and everything, and all the other platforms. So it's gonna be really interesting. Anyways, just this is a pretty chill morning. Monday morning. Today and tomorrow there's like national free days, and everybody's in holiday basically. And we're gonna go grab something to eat. Then I really want to schedule my next my week, and I want to work on some training stuff for the company. So that's kind of my whole goal for today. It's not gonna be a lot of action, but I think that's good. So. By the way, haven't filmed yesterday's vlog because Saturday and Sunday I want to leave myself up to choice with the vlogs, and that's just how I'll do it, because I committed to this for my overall life, and I want to have the choice for Saturday and Sunday to not do the vlog sometimes. So yesterday, for example, was a really rest day, and I really wanted to take the time and not film the vlog yesterday. And of course I do understand the quality versus quantity formula, but at the same time I know that sometimes maybe pushing it too hard is not efficient. So I understand that thing a little bit, and that's how I do it. Okay, so let's start with the day. I'm actually thinking, what are the things that makes us motivated? You know, I was just doing some things, and I really feel right now like I should do something else, right? Like I should go and watch a movie or something like that. And it's interesting for me with these things because I can now listen to them, and I can now go and watch a movie and take 12 hours off or whatever it is. But I know that's not gonna play out in the way I want to with the things that I want to do. So it's kind of a paradox a little bit, right? Like, do you want to listen to your feelings in that sense, but how do you get the things that you want if you're listening to all your feelings in that sense, right? So it's kind of an interesting thing. What I've kind of managed to think and figure out is you don't really need to just forget about your feelings. What you need to do is build a great foundation of discipline into your life, and after you have that deep that deep and thick foundation of discipline, and you know you could do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it just because you want to, then you can go and leave yourself and leave yourself up to like the flow of things. But until you do that, and until you can follow like a 1 month schedule, like back-to-back meetings and events and things you gotta do and whatever that is, and I would say even 6 months of that, I would not go and just do whatever you feel like it, you know, because that's probably not gonna give you the result you want unless you're looking for that kind of thing. I would say like this video and this vlog entirely is probably made a lot for people like me, and it's a lot for people that want to do this amount of things, you know, but not everyone wants to do that. So if your goal is to have that, then just go and do that, you know, just have a great time and spend time with your friends and go watch 24 movies, right? Like I do watch movies. It's not like I'm not watching them, but I make sure I'm not wavering from my work just because I want to procrastinate, but because I want to actually watch that movie, and it's a proactive experience. It's not inactive, it's not a passive experience. Like I just go to watch a movie because I'm bored. Like that's not what I do. I go watch a movie because I want to experience the movie, and I'm proactive towards the movie. And the actual experience of watching the movie, when you do that, it's a lot better, by the way. Whenever you go into situations and you just expect things or situations to move you, when you expect him or her to do something to you, then you're probably not gonna be in a good position because you're basically in a passive mood, right? But whenever you're in a situation and you're giving and you're out there and you're proactive and you're creating the situations that you want to create, what's going to happen is that you will experience things a lot more. So I just have this thing, and it's kind of my thought process for decision making. Whenever I'm into situations and I feel like I want to do something, but at the same time I know I have to do something else just because I want to do something else that's according to my goals. If I choose the according to my goals thing, I know that I'm choosing that because I want to. And if I choose the feeling thing, I know I'm choosing that too because I want to, but it's not from a place of boredom or just trying to get away from the task that I gotta do. It's from a point of actually wanting to do the other task, you know? So it's one thing versus avoiding, you know? That's kind of what I would say. Don't get into avoiding things. Like, don't just go and talk to your friends because you don't want to talk to your wife. That's avoiding. Don't just go and spend 3 hours reading because you want to avoid working, right? Like, is reading bad? No, but if you're avoiding stuff by reading, then that's bad. So it's fairly, this topic of conversation is fairly interesting to me. This is kind of you're getting into my inner chat and my inner talk that I have every day with me, you know, and it's fairly interesting. So anyways, that's kind of what I was thinking. I thought that's interesting, and I really want to do this thing. I'm thinking I want to go and actually go in like a really remote place and just spend some time in complete nature. So I found this place in Switzerland. It's called Lugano, Lugano. So I found this place Lugano, and it's pretty damn sweet. And there's also another place in North Italy, close to Austria, that's pretty interesting too. So I want to look at that and see how I can go to those places. I really feel I want to go to a really remote place like that and just spend time there and just spend time with myself and meditate and make the action plan for the end of the year, which is going to be explosive, right? I really want to get things skyrocketing for the end of the year, right? And I don't know if I said this on the vlog before, but I have plans to kind of think and have a full plan to open London next year for increased media, and also a bunch of other stuff like getting into digital products, getting into content producing from the increased media side with our whole team, and a bunch of other things that are really interesting on my branding side and the client side and the clients we're working with. So there's a lot. And I know I need to visualize that whole thing out and to make it clear, sweet clear on paper, to have it down, and then I can go and we're gonna kill it. We're gonna make it happen big time. So I'm thinking, how can I do that? And I'll see how I can accomplish this, and we'll do it. So that's it for today. Pretty chill Monday. Hope you're doing extraordinarily well. I think I need to do like a quote with this, like, hope you're doing extraordinarily well. And I'm gonna get back to work right now. So, talk to you soon. And the most important thing that you can do is create a proper strategy, right? That's gonna be the highest rewards, lowest effort things that you could do.